Cool. Let's talk rhetoric. Is it mental exercise? So for a little while, a friend of mine has been asking me to talk about the ship of Theseus. Why specifically the ship of Theseus? I don't really have an idea, but I'm not one to say no to challenges. Now, this has been a subject that's been debated about for, I would say, hundreds of years. I don't know what I could exactly say that would necessarily add to the conversation, but I would say it's easy for me to sort of take a side. I'm about to explain this so poorly. How do I even describe this? Essentially, there was this boat that had to be replaced piece by piece. And after years of fixings and after many iterations, there was no original board left. So the debate became, is it even the same ship? Some argue yes, some argue no, but I think people are getting bogged down on the wrong things. Like I was saying before, I'm not an expert on this type of thing, nor does my opinion really matter. However, if I had to make a claim, it would be that it was never the same ship. The moment a board was replaced, it no longer was the ship of Theseus. The boards in which it was metaphorically born with were no longer there. It was a different orientation. It was a different thing altogether. But I would say that the idea was still there. People act like ideas aren't important. People die for ideas. People go to war for ideas. Pull this off, Matt. Pull this off. You gotta land this plane, Matt. I would say that the ship wasn't the same, but the idea was. Think about it like this. Those who say it's outright something completely different altogether. Are you a fan of sports? Why am I putting my hands defensively like this? No, I'll use football. Football has been around for a really long time. The teams have been around just as long. However, the players are not still there. Tom Brady moved from the Patriots to the Buccaneers. Larry Bird no longer plays for the Celtics. Lou Merlone no longer plays for the Red Sox. We would say that they're still the Patriots. They're the Red Sox. They're still the Celtics. Much like how Matt at 28 doesn't share a single cell with Matt from 8 years old, doesn't mean I'm not the same person. Just because the kid version of myself from 20 years ago is no longer here doesn't mean that I'm not here. The idea of Matt still continues forward. And in a physical sense, I'm not the same person I was at the start of this video. Consider this point. Think of some of the most notable figures you can think of. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Rosa Parks, Aubrey Plaza. Oh, she's alive. Those people are long dead. They have not been around for a long time, but we still talk about them in the present tense. The concept of them have persisted on. So yeah, the mortal coil is gone. The physical being is no longer there, but the concept of these people persist on. And I think that's pretty cool. I kind of finished all my talking points before I got to coloring, so I'm just gonna speed through that. Ah, I messed up the sun. Ahoy. Oh, I nailed it. We are not the same, and that's okay. I like the way this is floating, so let's keep it rocking.